Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I take my sketches from my sketchbook and then I paint them digitally in Photoshop. So what I've done here to start is I take a picture with usually just my phone of my sketch in my sketchbook. I'll bring it into Photoshop. And what I'm doing with this method is I am making a multiply layer right now with the hair and the skin color. And so that's going to be on top of the sketch layer. Something that I probably should have done much earlier in the process was make myself a separate layer that has just the colors that you see me flip back and forth, taking the sketch out and looking at the bare colors. Try to remember to give yourself a palette like this where you just have them on a separate layer so you can eyedrop them at any time you need. It's very helpful and it helps you waste a lot less time. One thing I like to do when I'm painting in my pieces is kind of just trying to stick to a main palette. So even here with the shading, like giving it dimension, I'm using the same color from the hair to shade everything. So it's all gonna have this orangey tint to it. And you'll see here, if I do stray away from my selected palette, it's usually very minimal. So like I grabbed the skin tone but made it just a little bit brighter so I could add highlights. And you'll see me do that again later on with the sweater color. I make it just a bit darker. And here's where we start with gradients. So I have this pre-made gradient starting at a nice bright yellow and ending in a desaturated darker blue. And then there's like a pinky purpley color in between there. But what I like to do is I'll put that over top and I'll obviously have the yellow start where the light source is coming from. And then it'll fade eventually into the blue. And what I did with this is I made it a soft light layer and I just set the opacity down. I think it was at like 30% opacity. And then again with the whole color sharing thing, I'm using just the colors that I have up there for her sweater, her skin, her hair, and her nose and ears. I'm just using those same colors on her sweater, just so everything is all unified, and then taking a blue over top of it so it kind of has like a fading effect. And here I'm just adding on what is now a normal layer, just highlight areas. I'm going to change this to an overlay layer and then put the opacity down to about 60%. And then I'm going to come in here with a very small but hard brush to add highlights of strands of hair that would be getting a lot of sunshine to them. This gives a really cool reflective look and just gives it more dimension. And lastly, just gonna sign the piece here and we are all set. Thank you guys so much for coming by to watch this. I hope you guys found this useful and helpful to get you to put your sketches and paint them digitally because it's a lot of fun. Subscribe to my channel to see all of my latest videos and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by.